Whoa, and welcome back to Slice and Dice. Back again, continuing the run through of hard. We're oh yeah, it was a 40 last time around. Let's see if we can make it 41 today. I am I'm feeling okay. I'm a little rattled today. I don't know why. I'm having a little trouble focusing, but I think today we can overcome our woes. Now, right off the jump, this is a tough pick. I think I don't do this much for hard because I have my own opinions, but I don't think I ever see this curse. I want to go look at the unfair spreadsheet for monster HP per 1 for 4 because I think that is unclickable, but I want to see. I just want to check and make sure that they also agree on the unfairs. Let's see here. Monster HP. Okay, they have it in the middle tier as a whatever. Real quick, I just want to check slippery dice. And then I will make my call. Okay, very bad. That's what I would say as well. I know monster shields and expensive spells are unclickable, but I don't see this curse very often. I don't get offered it very often, so we need to make a bit of a judgment call here. Monster HP 1 per 4, I think is pretty bad for hard because you want to race the enemies. And slippery dice is pretty mid. I think this is a reroll, but we have the possibility to be thrown into something horrific. Give me sisab here for sure. 3 to 10, permadeath. Oh my. 3 to 10, permadeath. Fuck it, let's do it. I don't think it's too bad. We just have to go through 7 fights of no deaths. I think the biggest threat will be fight 10. That place is very scary, but we're gonna play a little bit cautiously. If I didn't have Buckle as my starting gray, I would never in a million years, I would never in a dream click this curse if it was Alloy. Alloy or Wallop is a hell no on this one. But I think with Buckle we can get away with it. We'll want to get rid of Ruffian as soon as possible and go from there. First pick is definitely a good one. I think Soldier is very, very good, but Vampire is a strong, consistent, able to pull me out of the shit type character. So let's run it. The good news is, if I lose a character in fights 3 through 10, it's not the end of the world. We could just get like a super generated demon out of it, which is also fun. It's not something I want to do, but it's possible to run the run and finish it if I lose 1. If I lose 2, it's unlikely to survive, but we could talk about intentionally killing a character. Okay, here we are in permadeath, and there are 2 thorns on my screen. Well, that's not great. I have Vampire. Vampire is good for the thorns. I'll take Big Heart in case of Dogma. And good luck, gang. Thank God it's no Juggler or anything like that. No thank you on the 2 mana. Be very, very careful. Okay, survived. Alpha, great boss to fight. Sparky Vampire is good. Sparky can get help from Vampire for his charge size, or he can just hang out on his own. He's a little less consistent in terms of survivability, but that's okay. 2 mana is 2 mana, and we just want to make sure we're locking good things here. 2 shields. I'm down to just bank 3 mana. I don't think I want to send a charge side here, though, and do 3 damage to a wolf. Because I have a full block in place, I can just bank 3 mana. I'm pretty sure it's fine. I could kill the wolf, but I'm pretty sure these guys can't even threaten to kill. Well, never mind. They can, in fact, threaten to kill. But it doesn't matter. And in this position, 2 mana is 2 damage. There's no reason to roll for one or the other, but I want to make sure that I stop and think about it. Don't really need the shield. Okay, I should have taken the 2 damage. But again, 2 mana is 2 damage because I'm just going to spend this mana on burst. And we are going to set our Ruffian to not take any damage. 1 damage to alphas, whatever. He can woo woo all he wants. Dude, they are locked in. They're looking at me and they're saying, yeah, I bet you wish you picked that fucking soldier now, don't you, bitch? No, not really. I don't know why you had to say that about me. You didn't have to call me that. But I understand it was a little bit of a heated moment. It's okay. I forgive you, but like you can be more respectful to me in the future, Alpha. You don't have to say it like that. Bitch. It's okay, Buckle. I don't blame you. I will just kill here. We don't need the min-max. We can fight Alpha forever. He has no damage increases. In total, I'm on like turn 5 and I've taken 5 damage. So it's gonna take a long time for any of my characters to be killed. I can lock the charge side and then it is good to roll for mana. I'm down. It's a little risky, but just killing the alpha, I don't need to do it, but I don't think I'll die for it, and I would like to leave this fight today and not in 100 years when I finally kill the 100 wolf army. I think that play is guaranteed. I don't think you ever die for that. What is that? Add Dispel to the 2 middle sides? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right on. So we'll swap that in if it's ever good. I think you can dispel the permadeath. No, you can't dispel curses. I've tried that before, actually. You cannot dispel curses. Okay, fight 6. We're halfway through. Ninja Whirl is not the ask I wanted to see. Ninja pairs okay with Sparky. Charged and mana gain. This is gonna be a random, though. Better with Ranger. The 1 HP is a big difference. Also, Ranger is very good for this Dispel. Dispelling the Ogre sounds nice. If I have to dispel the Militia, so be it. I'm gonna roll for mana to try and catch him. Indeed I do. Unfortunately, Ruffian will not be attacking here. So let's not tunnel vision, actually, because I bet you have a pretty reasonable play of this instead. Just kill the ogre, and then the militia is 2 bursts. He's 3 mana away from dead. I think that's lethal. It does appear to be so. Okay, we're almost through. There's only really one place. Add critical to the middle 2 sides. 50% chance for +1. It rechecks each turn. Yeah, sure. Lightning Rod, not really for me here. Goes on Sparky. If he rolls 2 mana now, it's quite good. The next big threat is the next fight, I would argue. Although this is definitely a place that we can die if I don't respect the snakes. I'll lock this. So this is the sort of play that I would not normally make, but I'm thinking harder. You lock here, because 2 + 1 damage cleave, 2 and then a zap. So I can kill one of the snakes for this. 1 damage cleave, 2 zap. I do eat this weaken, so maybe I'd rather have my Ruffian eat a Petrify. Yeah, and then I'll just do... I end up with one character double poisoned regardless. It doesn't make a difference. But 1 Petrify on Ruffian is less impactful than Ranger being weakened, I would argue. It's not really an argument, it's just kind of the truth. Okay. Who's it gonna be? It's not Belle, that's the good news. Agnes, Gaitha, Magrat, probably the best thing we could see here. And I think that Knight is very good. Remember when I said we want to get rid of Ruffian very quickly? Apparently, I lied. He's just kind of getting carried along here. A 1 damage cleave from Ranger, and this fight is super over. I think Dispel is Dispel, and I just take it wherever I can get it here. And And then we'll do full shield here. Who am I most worried about? Probably... don't get lost. Just kill the witch you're supposed to kill, which is definitely Gaitha. I can't kill her now though, so I can leave her on 3 in case I roll a 1 damage cleave with Ranger I can zap. Alright, moment of truth, gang. Don't choke. I'm okay. And I have a dispel. I should definitely put Magrat away. The 1 damage cleave from Ranger would be so much better there though, because I could zap something and save mana. But I think from this spot we're fine. It's a little bit risky to put this guy on Exert on this turn. But, and I'm rolling Vampire here because I want to have an Infuse in the tank to bail out if I'm in trouble. Okay, we cleared. 9 and 10 are still on the table for defeats, but I think we are very favored to finish this with no deaths now. Hat.Rogue for Ruffian or Shuriken. If anyone's gonna die, it's gonna be Ruffian, but he's gonna only be in this fight. Is he gonna die in this fight? I don't think so. He's gonna die to like a double ghost fight or something like that. And if I was worried about Ruffian dying, I would pick Hat.Rogue to give him the chance to dodge out. I don't think that's very reasonable, and Shuriken is not all that good here either, so I will take a random... Sure. It's actually nice because now I can random tier 3s and not worry about losing to Roulette. This Ranger has been extremely on. You gotta give her credit. I need 1 mana from Sparky, I think. No, that's not correct anyway. Definitely kill zombie. Parry isn't bad. I think it's Parry shield. Just to be safe, you know. Return, continue the fear. I am very afraid. There are things to fear. Fear itself is more, there's more than just fear itself. There's Slimers, there's Courts. I don't think that FDR knew about Slimers and Courts when he was making that speech. Because he would have probably added in an addendum there. There's nothing to fear but fear itself and permadeath double sniper. Decline. Someone in the comments a few days ago said, I don't know if you're aware, but Collector isn't that bad, or he's not as bad as you think, something like that. And the response is, you're right, he's worse than I think. There is, I want to make sure I make this very clear, there's nothing redeeming about Collector. Look at him and compare him to Brute, right? He averages the same damage, brings no utility, and has half of the self-sufficiency sides and just garbage. His utility is this side, 1 damage duplicate, which is really, really bad. 1 damage cleave and 1 damage focus are very situational, and like you're going through extra effort to make this do as much damage as Brute does naturally. Without a way to boost his sides, Collector is probably the worst yellow tier 2. It's only in contention with Whirl, but I think I would rather Whirl over Collector because at least he has some use cases. Collector just needs items, but the items that he needs are not in the game at the time that, or not on your team at the time that you see Collector. So, yeah, he's really, really bad. I think that Collector could be offered some more interesting sides to make him useful, but as he sits, he is just a run killer. 2, 2, 3, 2. I'll roll. I'll roll. You see, Brute rolls a stun there. Not too crazy. I was hoping I would get something a little bit nicer. Oh, holy shit, I didn't even think about this. You can shoot them to cancel their backline. That's wild. Okay, and we have successfully survived 3 to 10 permadeath. You may all clap We've done it. And now we just have a normal mode run. Ooh. Scary though, for sure. I wonder what the hit rate is on that curse killing you. Gizmo is useless. Don't fall for it. I think Sack of Mana is fine, because sometimes this will be something useful. We can put it on Sparky even, but I don't love it. Sometimes we'll get something for Sack of Mana. We'll get something to cover up the top and bottom X's and we'll be happy. This is the sort of fight that just kills permadeath characters. Imagine both Soodles rolled a 6. How much harder is it to survive here? At least slightly. I don't want this 1 damage cleave. Okay, it's my fault. I shouldn't have locked it to begin with. The 1 damage cleave, it just messes up even numbered intervals for zap. Although if I get another 1 damage cleave, I guess it unmesses them. So there is something there at least. You're actually living this shit? Wow. I thought he was gonna be struggling to survive. We have a guaranteed zap on the carrier next turn, or I can kill the Soodle depending. I'm gonna aim for lethal, but we'll see what we're looking at. I can also just press Infuse because they can't target my guys who are dying. But yeah, as expected. No. Absolutely not. Brawler is a good pickup here, for sure. I am down. I think Stalwart is not very good. Sorry, Io, big Stalwart fan out there, but I think Stalwart's not very good because he doesn't have the way to help with verticality damage. He's very bad at stopping your random shitters from getting smoked. And that's kind of important. It's fine. You could roll down here and try to pull the spell to stop this max HP down, but it's not that important. And I would rather just do damage. We can dispel him here. Now we don't lose max HP. Weird, right? Odd. I'm just kind of spamming end turn here because these guys are dead. Swap Vampire with Brawler? So stop trying to fix Sisab. I'm not fixing Sisab. No. Hourglass, Ghost Shield. A lot of respect for Hourglass. Like a lot of respect for Hourglass. But Ghost Shield... So first turn, +1 pips to all sides gives me a very good turn 1 for all my characters. Ghost Shield at the start of each turn, Shield 2. It's too good on Night, I think, to pass up. And we have Brawler for when Night goes away, so I think it's just too good to pass. No thank you. Try again. Nice. The Dispel rolls are cool. And I'm just gonna exert myself to kill the snakes. There's no way these ogres can kill me if they're dispelled. They're basically non-threats. Now we do need to talk about how we're actually going to win this run, because Brawler is not the damage output powerhouse that we want him to be. Yeah, you're right, I should parry. He's just like a nice, safe, self-sufficient guy, but I'm probably going to need someone to actually do damage if I want to win this fight. Or win this run, I mean. I'm also kind of just spamming reroll right now, and I should stop it, because I'm not invulnerable. You can still die on normal. It can happen. I should not act like it cannot. Good enough, he'll run. Forsaken is definitely not the pick. Paladin is also bad. I'm willing to random this. I'll take my shot at Prince. Okay. She's not great, but she's okay. I think I like her marginally more than Paladin, but it's kind of close. I lose the stun on Cyclops if I don't have to, actually. So the problem with Valkyrie is that, like, look at this position. Death Defy is pretty worthless, I feel. Although, you know what? I guess it does something. But you would much rather just shield 5. Even shield 2 in that position is better than a Death Defy. That's why Valkyrie has fallen off in most people's estimations, I believe. Shield 2 is better than Death Defy because you end on more HP overall. We just get rid of his, oh, he already is no. And then here Death Defy is just wasted. Yeah, he's already no spikes. Valkyrie is good at the end of the run though, if we are fighting into the hand. I think she's very good at the hand. And having a resurrect option is nice. So she's not terrible, but Death Defy is not as good as we used to think. +1 to all keep pips with, or all sides with no keywords. I don't have anyone for that. I guess I could put it on Vampire or Sparky, but I don't know if I'll keep it. Maybe we get like a Dabalist or something. I think it's better than randoming. Ogre Blood's pretty whatever, but maybe Bloodlust is the way to go. You could do Bloodlust Shield Rescue. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll take Bloodlust. For now, we'll do Bloodlust on the 1 damage cleave, but we can see some good stuff off of this. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother locking in on the Death Defy. Oh, we hit it. I took a lot of risks there that I should not have taken. That was bad form, for sure. Across the board, that was not a very good choice. 1 mana off, but it's good enough. But no, rolling down for the middle sides there, if I roll a bunch of X's, I can actually put myself into a horrific spot. I need to make marginal gains because the alphas are just printing wolves, which is bad. I'm gonna roll for the 4 damage. Yeah, this is very good. Risky, but it pays off. And I think that even if I whiff, I'm not in much of a bad spot overall. I'm not worried about whiffing there, I think, in general. Because I have 4 good sides, so I can afford to greed the roll down for the 5th side to be the one that wins me the fight. And if my ranger keeps this up, this run is going to be a free walk. I'll play wizard, but I'm not very comfortable with my unit selection right now. I will pick him, and he can have critical. And he can have ogre blood, but I'm not feeling great. I can Death Defy the Tarantus hit, which is cool. Good luck, wizard. If he criticals, he has 2 damage mana gain, which is very strong. Oh, I can just dispel him. Wow, L. Wizard should roll down. Death Defy is looking kind of juiced here. Wizard should roll all the way. Yeah, perma boost yourself, big dog. It's all you. I think I'll kill this spider. I'm just gonna get value out of Death Defy here by letting Wizard, because I could kill the spider that's hurting him and shield him, but I'm just gonna get value. Death Defy is good. Here's a 3 damage mana gain. Yeah, you're just kind of on your own with Valkyrie, right? I don't need this, it doesn't do anything. It's a waste. But if we get Angel Feather, our team does become very hard to kill. So it's kind of a 50-50, I guess, on if it's good or bad. It's a toss-up. Don't roll an X. Thank you. Scorpion Tail Prism. Dragon Egg Triple Fanatic. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll take Prism. I think it's fine. Not my favorite pickup in the world, but like, you know, it gives me 5 damage on this ranged cleave, which is pretty good. Okay, it didn't hatch, thank god. If it hatches turn 1, oh man. That would be tough. Everything's fine here for a wizard. I'm gonna lock Testify for Ranger. I should probably roll that. The 1 damage cleave is not great. And there's some good hits we could have found here. I'm gonna spread my damage out fairly evenly here. Oh, I should make, here's the deal, right? You spread your damage so that they're all, except for the zombie, easy to finish off, so that whichever thing is the biggest threat dies. If the dragon egg's hatching, we can kill it. If one of the fanatics is killing someone I can't save, we can kill them. If I just roll 5 damage cleave, I can just win the fight. And I leave everything for wizards. Sorry? Oh, because it's Dispel. He doesn't die. Of course. We can just leave everything up for Wizard's Bloodlust mana roll as well. Wraith or Venom? They really offered me some weird pickups. I guess I'll play Venom. It's just kind of strange because I don't have, like, my Ranger is holding items very nicely, but Wraith is horrible. So let's put Dispel on Brawler. And I don't hate Prism on Valkyrie's Rescue. It's not terrible, but we can also do Critical, and then Wizard has a 4 mana Bloodlust cantrip. That's a little better. He's just a 1 trick is all, and it's kind of a shame. But if he hits his 1 trick, he's pretty good. You gotta give it to him. My team is very, like, single-minded, I think is the way to say it, right? We do one thing. I shouldn't take this 15. I should just spend 2 mana to kill that guy. But he's dying to poison, I think to myself. He sure is. I'll lock the cleanse to make sure Valkyrie doesn't die to anything freaky. We're just gonna have bad days. It's okay. Like, sometimes our wizard is gonna hit his cantrip twice in a turn, and I'm gonna go, okay, GG. And sometimes he's just gonna roll, like, nothing. But his nothing is still some impact, and the best thing I could see at this point is probably Eye of Horus to really finish this one. And Brawler will be nice and consistent. We have really premium 6, 7, 8, right? It's Prism, Ogre Blood, Ghost Shield is our 6, 7, 8. That's really, really good. I don't need to take a flyer on this. I'm down for Emerald Mirror. Because what we can do now is we could do this, right? And we could run... Give him... Oh, Dispel doesn't go on it. Okay, I was thinking I would get Dispel. We can give him Critical and Emerald Mirror, and then Bloodlust here. And now we have Critical as well for 5 mana cantrip plus Bloodlust, and the Critical can make it even a 6. Jeez. One sec, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna take screenshots and make the thumbnails so I stop deleting my thumbnails before I make them. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. I don't remember what screen I was on, if I was here or here. So, sorry if it was a jump. But anyway, just one thing I wanted to do, I noticed, is I want to put Ogre Blood here, just so the ordering puts a rainbow last. It doesn't make a difference, but I like it. And I think I'm ready to go. So we gained a lot from Emerald Mirror here. We have 2 characters with very good single middle sides. And if I go dry, I die. So let's not go dry. We're gonna make reasonable plays like locking the 2 so that we can have a nicer time throughout. Where's my Dispel, by the way? It's on Brawler. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna stop enemy spawns first and foremost. I'm down to take the damage for Inspire if I can. I don't think I can. Could I ever kill the Banshee instead? Because she's such a fucking rat. I think I'm more inclined to just kill the Banshee. Vampire's Pain doesn't bother me. This is fine. The Banshee's really annoying and fucks with me down the line. I don't think these bones are really that big of a threat. Oh, cool, I hit that shit. That's nice. And I get to dispel the demon. Oh, how exciting. What a good turn. We'll put this bones on ice, 2 damage here. I get 11, 26 mana. So if we hit our 2 trick, if we hit this shit, it goes crazy. But you do have to hit it. And it's not an easy call. Do I care about this? I think I'll just take lethal. Yeah. Inevitable. Probably the best thing we can fight here. It's a close call. Hexia might be better. Venom is very good at Hexia. Anyway. Prophet Witch is interesting. I passed on Shaman and Forsaken and Wraith, which means that in the pool is Doctor. Doctor wins me the game. Surgeon's in the pool. Surgeon's okay. Am I forgetting one? Prophet Witch, Surgeon, Doctor, Forsaken, Wraith, Shaman. Who am I missing? Prophet Witch, Shaman, Doctor, Surgeon, Forsaken, Wraith, Fate. I always forget about Fate. So I have Fate, Doctor, and Surgeon in the pool. I'm willing to random. Prophet's okay, but yeah, Fate's fine too. The rescue is good, but mostly I like Fate here because we can set her up with a 5 mana gain Bloodlust Rainbow Shield heal. That's a lot of mana. If you get above 4 mana on a character's side, then Inspire is a net positive, which is something good to do. Perma Boost isn't that good. I'd rather swing for the fences here. Okay, I missed. I'll take the Perma Boost. Consolation. Idiot. What a loser. So the problem here is that Inevitable can just chain crush me with no real counterplay. He can just keep my 2 characters that kill him locked down while the wisps spam me. But I think even with that threat in mind, I will just aim for Perma Boost Wizard. Is it really? That's probably not right. I'm gonna Perma Boost Fate. I think it's a little bit better. And then we will kill... Who do I care? I don't care about Pain on Valkyrie. I don't care about Brawler taking Pain. So I will kill the one making the bones, and we can just lessen the impact of bones on this fight. Although killing the ones that are scaling is maybe okay as well. The Exert is going to be painful. Over the course of this fight, I think it will cause me a lot of trouble. My Cleanse is fucked. 8 damage Death Wish Pain doesn't look great. I think Fate should probably dodge. But if Fate dodges and my Valkyrie is dying, I guess I have to burst out of it. Or I can just kill one of the wisps hitting her. That's probably fine too. Yeah. Do I get the mana? No, I don't. Okay. It's a toughie, but if they're exerting my middle 3, they're not hurting my Wizard and Venom, who are the guys who are going to carry this fight through. Exerting Wizard is very sad. I will cleanse him, actually. I don't really feel like the Rampage idea is all that good here. Okay. That should probably do. Bear with me while I work through this one in my mind. Okay, let me do a quick thought experiment. 15 Inspire 17 versus 14 Inspire 17 versus 16. But I have a burst. So I gain 1 extra mana if I use it, then Inspire. after, but that doesn't feel like it makes any sense. Why does that work like that? No, I'm not. I'm losing mana. Never mind. No, 15. I am gaining mana. The math is hard to suss out here. So I think you go 1... and we end at 13 with 1 burst on everyone. Versus... yeah, I'm gaining mana, but I don't understand why I'm gaining mana on the second play. So maybe I'm misinterpreting this in some way. I don't really know it. I don't understand it, but it seems like something is weird here. I don't understand it intuitively. Because shouldn't it just be better to go like... 13. It ends the same. Okay. I don't know. 16. No, I'm up mana. I guess because I'm getting a second play out of it, I'm getting more. I don't know. Someone can write a really long post explaining the math to me if they like. It's... I don't fully grasp it. I don't understand why I get more value out of inspiring. Or I don't understand why I get more value out of bursting, because I'm losing... Okay, let me think about it. Let me just do the numbers first. So baseline, I'm doing 6 minus 4 plus 6, right? So I'm netting 8 baseline. If I burst 5 enemies, I'm doing... well, I can burst 3. If I burst 3 enemies, I'm doing... oh! Yeah. I was treating it like it was charged in my mind, I think. You're just, if you're playing the mana anyway and you're spending the mana, you're not losing anything by using your mana. What was I confusing this with? I don't know. And I'm thinking of like Warlock here, where you use Warlock's Bloodlust, and I always say things like you get a little rebate for playing Burst here. I guess it only makes a difference if you have a Bloodlust mana gain site and you didn't want to burst the enemies naturally. Like, I want to burst down all those enemies, so I'm just gaining mana by using mana first to Bloodlust. Weird. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just confused. Of course you gain more mana by gaining Bloodlust. I think I was getting it messed up with charge. But anyway, thank you for watching. This was a good one. I had a good time with 3 to 10 permadeath. Very exciting run. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.